Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, we're going to go over our momentum board first because it's very interesting. If you remember, today's Monday. Friday, we went and did that big buy from Guy, another big buy. And look, we still have a ton in here. We moved out 25 of these size boxes into storage, and we still have all of this in here. So it's a monster buy. But yeah, getting back to the board, Friday we didn't get home till like 5 o'clock, I think. We were out dealing with that all day.
Yep.
By the time we got everything unloaded, it was like 5 o'clock, and we were just exhausted. So no listings for Friday. I don't know when was the last time that happened. Whenever we were actually like not on vacation or something, I can't think of it. We always try to get at least one or two things, especially going into the weekend. So the interesting part is no listings. So our goal for the month is 13,000. We're at 10,433 with 6 days left. We have 2567 to go, and our average per day is still under 500, even missing that day. It's 427 per day is what we need to average to make our goal.
We were already listing very well before we even got that stuff.
Right.
And then we got that stuff. So yeah, we're pretty set. I've still got. I guess our plan, I know our plan is, this is Candace's.
Yeah,
I mean, it just is. And then I'm gonna be listing anything else that isn't that.
Right. So there's two ways you could do it. We could both tackle this and try to knock it out, or I could work on this and he can work on other stuff. And we have found for our store, it's better for us to have a mix of things instead of all one type for sales purpose.
It's not just that either, though. Candace has already listed a bunch of this Transformers stuff, and Candace knows action figures and collectible toys. She's pretty in tune to that market, more so than me. So her knowledge and research and all, and just the whole thing, she's just better at dealing with this stuff. And
I really love it too.
And she really likes it. And to me, it's just I think it's really cool. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get any extra charge out of it versus listing like a record or something. And so, I mean, it just works out best if she does that stuff.
Yep. So what I kind of did go ahead and unpack some of the boxes, some stuff that are smaller that I can work on in the cube while he's packing.
Yep.
And that'll give me room to start maybe listing some of the bigger things, like once I can get somewhat of a space cleared on this bench.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we're just overloaded, but that's just how it goes when we bring that amount of stuff in.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Say, nah, we don't need it,
Right. Oh, no.
Never.
We've been here before, and it always is overwhelming at first, and then within a couple of weeks, you're like, where's all that stuff? You know, because a lot of it's gonna be on the shelves, a lot of it's gonna be getting shipped once it sells, and then other stuff that isn't this stuff is gonna sell and make room, and we're not gonna be sourcing as much. So it kind of works out, but we will have a couple of weeks of pain here while we try and.
Right, we're gonna have to get creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get we may even have to do some shelf clearing and just, rearranging and, whatever. So
yeah, I think we already have a couple of ideas for that. In the meantime, we do need to get orders pulled. We only sold on eBay over the weekend. However, I'm very pleased with the sales we had.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I say we only sold on eBay over the weekend. We did make one Facebook Marketplace sale.
Oh, yeah.
We sold a motorcycle jacket for $50. Lonnie will put a picture up here. $50 yellow motorcycle Joe Rocket jacket. It sold for $50.
It was a nice looking jacket.
Yeah, he tried it on. It fit great. He was happy.
I told him, I was like, wow. I was like, man, that looks great. And you know what? That worked.
Lonnie was pumping him up.
It worked.
Yeah.
Although it did look good on him, though.
It did.
It looked great.
It's a nice jacket.
It is. And tell him what happened.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I said we sold it for $50. The guy hands me $60, 320s, and I'm like, hold on, I'll have change in the truck, because I always make sure I've changed when it's a weird amount, something that they may need change for. He's like, no, keep it. So I'm like, are you sure I have the change? He said, yeah, no, I'm really happy. Keep it. So
Yeah.
our $50 buy was actually a $60. $50 sale was actually a $60 sale.
That's because I told him he looked good in it.
Yeah. Lonnie was pumping him up.
And then we have a we have an there's like a neighborhood dog that is not ours.
They're suckers.
And like we have there's like 6 houses on our street, and everybody just kind of pitches in taking care of this dog, and this dog like lives on the street. And since this winter, we've been letting her come into our laundry room at night. She walks over here, and when it got cold this winter, I was like, man, I can't let her.
She's old. She's probably like a Mastiff type breed.
She's huge.
Yeah, she's almost 100 pounds or around 100 pounds. And she's old and she's getting very bad arthritis. Like during those really cold snaps we had, like in the morning, she couldn't even it took everything she had to even stand up. So we're like, okay, we're going to help her out her last few years or whatever. She's old. We want her to be comfortable.
So now she still lives outside, does her thing, wanders around, who knows what she does all day, and then we let her come in and sleep in our laundry room at night, in the air conditioning or heat or whatever it is. And then we also give her food, meals at night. So we took that 60, and we were met at Sam's Club. And we spent almost $60 on food and treats for her.
Yeah. That person paid for her food.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So, okay, let's get started. Like I said, eBay only, and you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. 8 Charlie, we have a Takara Tomy Shinkansen bullet train.
We got some more of that.
Yep, we got a 2-pack of that.
Yeah, we got a double. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can get it out of here. It's kind of in there. Okay.
Do you need help?
Yeah, why don't you just come grab it?
Okay.
I'm going to put something else back. Okay. There we go.
Alrighty, that's sold for $59.99.
Okay, sweet.
We have a vinyl going out in the number 1 box on 10 Charlie. Bad Brains, it's yellow. And the vinyl's cool looking. It's yellow and black.
Yeah, there's a lot of vinyl like that. And you would think that kind of stuff would be like real expensive. And sometimes it is. But, okay, where is it? No, it's right here. Sometimes it is, but I think there's so much of that stuff being made now.
Oh, yeah.
That...
I don't think you know this. I bought a vinyl a couple of months ago.
Which one? Fleetwood Mac or something?
No, I bought Gwen Stefani's Tragic Kingdom. It's a pink vinyl.
Where is it? I haven't seen it.
It's still, I put it away to protect it till I get a frame or something to put it in. Isn't that stupid? I'm like, that's so dumb. People just play their vinyl, and I did it. I'm going to do it. Okay, so that's over $39.99. We sold a patch.
Oh yeah, that one is cool. I just saw the vinyl.
Oh yeah, the vinyl.
You know what that looks like? It looks like Duke Nukem.
Oh
symbol.
yeah, like toxic symbol.
Yep.
We have a patch on the 10 Bravo, the patch box, wherever we put it now. I think it is 10 Bravo. This is number 26. It's a East Texas Area Council Boy Scout Camper repatch.
Okay. I remember the last time I was in here, I didn't put them back in order.
I know what it looks like. It's kind of like a hexagon.
Read it?
Yep.
Is it 26 on it? Yep, it's 26.
$5.99. What you got going on here? Is this a keyboard?
Oh, that's just one of those little plug and play.
Oh.
It's a Commodore 64 emulator.
But the keys don't work.
No.
Okay.
No, they make a bigger one. They make a bigger one that looks like that. That the keys do work. I don't know if you remember, but I bought a bunch of those. Commodore 64 minis, I think, I think it's a mini. I bought a bunch of these on super sale from GameStop's website.
I don't remember
This
that.
is years ago,
Yeah.
like maybe 3 years ago or something. And sold them all and kept one for myself. And, you know,
It's cute.
it's actually pretty cool. It's got HDMI out on the back. It's got power in there. And then you can...
So you know what I'm imagining, like setting up an American Girl doll or something gaming.
Oh, yeah, that would be perfect.
Some kind of doll.
Yeah.
Sold that vintage AM booster antenna, the Select antenna, on One Bravo.
Yeah, you just listed that.
Yep.
I guess Thursday.
Yeah, it was one of the last things I listed Thursday. $29.99 for that.
Man, this is snake oil stuff here.
Those things sell like there's a lot listed, and they sell regularly.
Yeah, they must work.
I kind of I looked at somebody's listing, and they put in there how it was an AI description, but I took some knowledge from that, and the AI said it would be perfect in a vintage radio display. So I kind of use that in my.
It actually would.
Yeah, somebody that collects vintage radios. 9 Bravo 2007 flood control and navigation maps. It's a book.
Yep. Got that at a garage sale a long time back, and somehow it never got listed. So I remember we got 2 of these. What did we get for this one? Like $50?
60, 59.99.
$60, yeah.
That was big.
Yeah, no, we sold the other one years. Well, I sold the other. You weren't even working with me when.
Yeah.
This just like slipped through the cracks. But yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah. Mile 0. I guess that's where the river starts, huh? That's from.
Yep, 0. Yep.
From Cairo, or I guess it's Cairo.
It's Cairo.
Cairo, yeah. To Mile 0, where the river starts.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I hope nobody actually wants to use this for navigation because it's also a little old.
You know what's fun? Whenever you cruise out of New Orleans, the boats go down the Mississippi River.
That's not fun at all.
I think it is. Like looking at all the stuff on the coastline, and then if you're actually out there when it goes out, seeing the oil rigs and stuff.
Yeah, as long as you don't think about that. Those big cruise ships like trying to navigate the Mississippi River. It's tight, man. It's turning like crazy.
It's interesting. They send like a river pilot to guide it. Okay, we have another vinyl going out. 10 Charlie number 2 box. Grant Green, Feeling the Spirit.
Okay. Oh boy. Need to get my butt in gear on these things. It might not be today, but
$22.49.
oh yeah.
You're gonna be looking for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Next item, Italiana.
Oh, sweet.
That was not a good one. I'm recovering from a sinus.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a little under the weather last week. Okay. All right. Well, we got to reload next time.
Yep. $26.99 for that.
Okay.
In the Boba Fett drawer, we sold our last cello forks. These are the salad forks. That's our last set of cello forks.
Is there like a label or something?
Should be labeled 1.
Okay, so we sold 4 of them?
Yes.
Okay.
$19.99. For Charlie, lot of 2 Transformers, Power of the Primes figs. 2 separate cards. They're 2 separate. Dinobot Slash and Autobot Outback.
These are some more of the toys right here, by the way.
Yeah.
It's kind of we put them, had to put them wherever we could. You said 4 Charlie. Is it this big set here?
No, it's 2 on card. Oh, right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got the other one.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit different pack.
There's some little fellas there.
Yeah.
That's over $20.69. All right, we sold a bunch of cutlery. First things in the chest drawer is the Cutco letter opener.
Yeah, Cutco's kind of a bolo anyway, but
Yeah.
especially that letter opener was surprising.
Yep, $29.99 for that. And then we have a lot of 3 butcher knife, spatula, serving
over
fork.
here or something?
7 Delta C3.
Okay. 7 Delta C3. See, I don't know how she...
They're all bubble wrapped together.
Okay. It says cut on it. That's probably not it, huh? You probably would have wrote C3 on it. I don't know. I'll bring them up here. You can look at them.
Or maybe, yeah, well, that's probably them. Let me see. That's got to be them. We'll open it, but I'm pretty sure that's them. $19.99 for those. I think I was going to put them somewhere else and decided not to.
Okay.
And then we have a Cutco Carver knife in Boba Fett. $17.23 is the label. $19.99 for that.
I think we're getting that other one that's in there too.
Probably so. Yes, $10.24 is it labeled?
Yeah.
That's like a slicer serrated bread knife. $29.99 for that.
These are big boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 Bravo labeled CHI, some Chicago cutlery knives. A set of 3 of those.
10 Bravo?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, those are some that were already listed. I think. Let's see.
I had them in a box at one time, so I don't know where they ended up.
That's not it. What is that? That's some kind of other thing.
That might be them back there.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shy?
Like Chi-Town. $34.99 for those. Okay, I think we got everything. How many did we pull?
Oh, we have the letter opener. We have a lot of like 3.
Yep.
Then we have 1723, 1024 in Chicago.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So all of those together came out to $134.95. In the chest drawer, we sold that slate New Orleans tile, the decorated one.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, I like the little scene on it, like the Zatarans and the crab stuff for crab gumbo. Yeah.
And, you know, let's be honest, that's totally copyright infringement, and I totally don't care.
Well, they might have had permission.
I doubt it.
$17.99 for that. It's not hand painted; it's silk screened on. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So they may have had permission.
Maybe.
Because
maybe Zataran's manager said, "No, don't sweat it. Spread our name around."
The same person who bought the knives bought 2 book lots also.
Okay.
So they're both on 5 Alpha, SF1 and SF13.
Okay, let's see.
They may have.
They're not bad. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, one lot is a lot of 8 David Weber paperbacks, and the other is a lot of 12 Alan Dean Foster paperbacks. They each set sold for $14 each, $28 total.
Yeah, and look, we get this question a lot because of the way the thumbnails are formatted now.
Yep.
Whenever you see refunded, 99.9% of the time, that's because it's almost never like a full item refund or anything. 99.9% of the time, that's when someone bought more than one item, and I combined the shipping and refunded some of the shipping back.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, and I think usually it will say how much was refunded back, but not always, depending on how the order came in. So like if someone ordered, like the other day, somebody ordered 6 of those Lovesac sectional shoes. That one did not say how much I refunded for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe because it was so many items. I don't know.
No, because I think it was because it was a
multi-quantity listing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Yeah, that was a multi-quantity listing. That's why it was right there.
Okay, we sold some pantyhose. A lot of 2 no nonsense on 2 Delta labeled H.
Okay, no nonsense. That was a pretty smart little branding play they did there, because putting no nonsense on your package implies that other brands have a lot of nonsense with them, even if they don't.
Yeah, they're using their nonsense to charge extra money. Okay, we sold a ephemera lot for New Orleans World's Fair in the Hobbit box, WFE1.
Hobbit WFE1. Oh, that's right. We had a bunch of paperwork and stuff.
Yeah, it has programs, maps, stuff like that.
Good, because this box is pretty packed. WFE1?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
$19.99 for that.
Okay.
We sold Bret the Hart Hitman. Bret Hart the Hitman. It's a wrestling card, W7.
Okay, it's going to be in card box.
Or as my daddy always said, wrestling.
I think people think I really do say wrestling like that because I've said wrestling. All right, which one? 7?
7, W7.
Yep, Bret Hitman Hart. Got
$7.99 for that.
Okay. Something I never got into for whatever reason. I found out
when you were a kid, like during the whole like Hulk Hogan, Junkyard Dog.
Wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
I was playing my Commodore 64 or whatever. I was doing other stuff.
I had 2 boy cousins that were really into it, so I'd watch it when I was over there with them.
Oh, I'd watch it sometimes because my grandfather was all into it. He'd like get into it, and I'd be like, yeah.
That ain't real.
I didn't even say that. I thought it was dumb.
Okay, y'all, I cannot believe this sold over the weekend. Lonnie didn't even, I was not here when it happened, and
Right.
Lonnie didn't even message me, and I just happened to look. I was like, what? Miss Six Flags sold, y'all.
Yeah.
Finally. 6 Delta.
Yeah. We didn't get near the money we hoped we would get when we bought it, but we still did really well because we paid.
We paid up for it.
We were into this. I gotta be careful here.
Yeah, don't grab her by the head.
I'm not. We were into this for $60.
Yep.
And we thought we were gonna get like $400 or $500 for it,
Right.
and early on we got offers for like $250, and we're like, ha ha ha.
Like right after we listed it.
We won't take $250 for that. That's at least a $350 a piece or something like that. And then fast forward a year later or so, and we're hoping we can get $250, and we didn't. We got $225.
Yeah.
Still a great profit though.
Yes,
like nothing to complain about.
And,
But I'm just saying, like we expected. The thing is, it's in such great condition too.
Right.
Because it is chalkware,
Yes.
which is very
It gets damaged very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
worked out though.
Oh, we sold another World's Fair ephemera lot.
I bet it's the same person.
Let me see. Okay, it's E3 if you want to go pull
Okay.
it. WFE3. It is not the same person.
What?
Nope.
What are the chances of that?
I know.
This stuff has been listed for probably a couple of months.
A thing like that.
And it sold the same day. You know what I bet happened? I bet it was somebody that was watching the other thing that did sell. And then they're like, oh, I better go buy that other one before it gets sold too. That probably created some urgency somehow. Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. I was sure this is the same person.
They sold 13 hours apart.
Yeah. I remember it was the same day.
$19.99 for
You
that
did say
one.
3, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a baseball card for A.J. Burnett, B22.
Oh, by the way, before I forget to mention it, I did release a new I'm Gonna Pack It video, and it felt good. That felt good releasing that. It felt good getting back into it. What is the number again?
B22.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you said B3 at first. Shoot. No, that was WFE3. All right. But yeah, okay, I got it right here.
A.J. Burnett, $5.99 for that.
But yeah, there's a new I'm Gonna Pack It video up, and it felt really good getting back into it. Plan is to get another, like one of those videos up every weekend. And,
Every Sunday, probably.
I'll tell stories or talk about stuff or whatever during the entire pack. And kind of the plan is for those to be about 30 to 45 minutes, but sometimes they can run a little long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy doing this. So
Yeah, we had a lot of people asking about it.
yeah, I know.
Hey, we sold the last Love Sack shoe.
Love sack.
7 Delta.
Baby, that's where it's at. Yeah. Oh man, there's all kind of stuff on it.
All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, gosh.
Got
yeah,
it?
I've been having to get creative with
I know.
space.
That ain't going to stop either.
Set your shoe up there on those books.
See if I can lean it right here. Okay, and then I'll take that back. Right. Here we go. And we got a love sack.
$24.99 for that.
And that deal.
And that is done. Those
that
are
wraps.
done.
That's a wrap. That's $200 in sales now.
Yep. Fast.
Yeah.
What do we we've had those maybe 2 weeks.
Right.
In the smalls drawer, Bridge Caddy Cards Case. 2 score pads and pencils with cards. Never used. So I guess in a box back there.
Yep, that's it.
$9.
Man, boy, this has been a long time coming, I think.
I don't even remember that.
I don't either. I bet it was going to come up on the losers soon.
Yeah. Someone bought the last 2 Disney Afternoon mugs. They're both on 4 Bravo. Tailspin and Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Same person?
Yes.
DuckTales. Ooh. Oh, this is Tailspin. Yeah. Tailspin and
we already saw DuckTales, remember?
Yeah.
Tailspin's on for $17.99 and Rescue Rangers $22.49.
Those were all like really good shows.
Yeah.
They really were. And these mugs are really cool too. Like just some nice. See the little touches they put like in the bottom.
No, the imprint inside is
see
cool.
that, and then
and something on the bottom. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, these are cool. Okay.
Someone bought 2 Abeka sets. First one is 8 Echo, Abeka Animal Alphabet Friends. It's probably stuff stacked on top, so let me come help you.
Maybe. No, Alphabet Friends?
Yep.
Animal Alphabet?
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. And then the other one is Amber Lamb, 2 Charlie AM.
Where is it?
2 Charlie.
Oh.
AM.
Amber Lamb, 2 Charlie. That stuff has been good.
Yeah.
Here's another case where we stack stuff on top. That was me this time. Hang on, I gotta get these other books off of there.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of these.
I know. Can you get it out? Nope. Do the best you can sometimes. Just getting it in here. All right.
Those 2 together, $59.98 plus shipping on top. The person that bought the wrestling card came back and bought another one.
Okay.
Owen Hart, W10.
Is that the other guy's brother?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I think so, yeah.
Aren't they?
How come he doesn't have a cool nickname?
Aren't they both? Are they both deceased? What's the number? W something?
10.
W10.
W10.
X. Why isn't it there? Oh wait, W's before X, dummy. I was looking for. Never mind. Suppose.
Do you need some
I need some
Abeka
remedial
alphabet cards?
Okay, Owen Hart. Here we go.
$7.99.
I do. I just pulled alphabet cards.
Some flashcards for you.
No, I just pulled alphabet cards and I can't remember my alphabet. Man. It was like X. Oh, W's after X. No, it's not.
Okay, that's everything.
Okay, good deal. I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff packed, and Candace is...
Get to listing.
How you feel?
I feel like I'm in Transformer heaven.
Yeah, right on. I would say
where all the Transformers go to retire.
We are. I would say it's overwhelming. It's not. It just feels good.
Yeah.
We did have to put out a lot of money on it, but it's also worth a lot of money.
You know why it's not overwhelming? Because stuff like this can be. It's not overwhelming because everything's in a box. I'm not going to be
right.
Google lensing stuff trying to figure out what each one is.
Boy, if these are all loose, now that would be a different story.
Been there, done that. Yep.
Okay, it's actually, we haven't filmed again since we pulled orders.
No.
We've been in here.
We've been working.
We have been. We've been working pretty hard. Candace made the first little dent in the old...
I listed all those cars that were stacked up here.
Yeah. You got to start... Hey, that's the how do you eat an elephant, right?
One foot at a time?
No, one bite at a time.
Oh.
No, you don't talk about like the individual parts and what they taste like and stuff. That's not like...
Okay. I've never heard that saying before.
You haven't?
No.
How do you eat an elephant?
No, I know.
One bite at a time.
Yeah.
Like that's, when there's like a big... You get it.
Do you cook it first?
No, you just bite right into the elephant, Candace.
Oh, okay.
They don't mind. I thought everybody heard that. But yeah, good start. We'll talk about those numbers tomorrow. Those pretty good numbers on that start. I actually had time to list. I listed 4 records.
You had a surprise on one of them, huh?
Yeah, this record or this album is supposed to have 3 records and it's only got 2. So I'm gonna hold off listing it just in case I have it in here somewhere else. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna do Lonnie's Losers now, which is the 5 oldest listings. We're gonna take them down and then do a sell similar on them just to refresh things. We'll change the price usually. And if something's really bad or we feel like it's just a real loser, then we'll just like donate it or something.
Yep.
So, you ready?
Yes. First item is a cookbook on 3 Bravo. Le Bon Temps à Louisiana.
Man, when she starts getting into that accent. Le Bon Temps.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an L, you think?
Should be.
We have another nut cookbook. We just sold a pecan cookbook. What's it look like, Candace?
It's got a beige comb binding.
Oh, beige?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
And the front covers are greenish. I like
Le Bon Temps.
Yeah.
It's Le Bon Temps.
We have that listed for $9.99.
Okay, what do you want to do with it?
No.
You want to put it in the lot pile?
I'm gonna give you the option. I can either lot it or we can drop it down to like $8.
No, I'd rather just lot it.
Okay.
At that point, it'll make a good addition to your next.
Hey, while you're there, we have another cookbook.
Le Bon Temps. Okay. All right. What is that?
A cook's tour of the Bayou country.
I have a cook's tour of Shreveport, and then I have a cook's tour of Bayou country.
We have that one listed for $30, so definitely need to drop that price. Maybe we'll go down to
20.
20, yeah.
Okay, we'll do 20. We're gonna not donate, but we're gonna. Man, I need to get through these books. Somebody actually messaged.
Yeah.
About one of them, and I'm not very good at. I don't know. I get overwhelmed. Okay.
Hey, we're on the Cajun theme. 5 Bravo says left. It's the Godchild's crawfish recipe box.
Yeah, this is one of those ones. This right here, we still got it.
You know, whenever I listed it, I couldn't find any comps. Go ahead and pull it off the shelf. We're not going to hold off on that. Let me do a little research. See if there's been any sold since I listed it.
Okay, I'll move it on top of these books.
Yeah.
So I'll just take it down and then...
Yeah, because we have it listed for $75. I kind of did a little shoot for the moon thing there that didn't work. That happens to us a lot.
Sometimes it does work.
Sometimes it sticks. Sometimes you throw it to the wall and it sticks. Yep. Okay, and 9 Bravo Hobbycraft Warthog Model Kit Open Box.
Man, that's weird.
Yeah.
So that's the A10A?
It's USAF A10A, yeah.
What we have on it?
23.
Okay, I'll drop it to probably like $18.
Okay. And last item is 7 Delta. It's a Mikasa platter. It's shaped like a big leaf.
Yeah, I actually moved that today. It's this thing right here. We had that was on top of some other inventory we were pulling.
We have that listed for $45. I'm thinking maybe like $30.
Okay.
Wanna try that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
That's easy enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, solid little day here today, and I think that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. And did I already tell them? I did do a packing video. I'm telling everybody I did a packing video.
Yeah.
I did do a packing video that dropped Sunday, so go check out I'm Gonna Pack It YouTube channel and give it a watch. See if you like it. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.